All right, here we have Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. Now that the show finally came to its end, I wanted to start doing my review on these guys since this is literally their depiction from like their final season. So let's get this guy outside of the packaging and let's start reviewing him. Here we have Midoriya outside of his packaging, and he's tiny, dude. He's so tiny, but I think the articulation works so well with this guy still. And this guy ends up being like the first few figures that I ended up cracking open in a long time. Like I still had my old Dragon Ball figures, and going from those to like now the new SH that I haven't even touched yet, I would say Tamashi has come a long way, man. They have come a long way with like the aesthetic of these figures, with just like the scaling. They're nailing it, dude. And just so I can give you like an idea of like how Midoriya looks in comparison to like other figures in your collection. So here we have the new 4.0 Goku, okay? And here we have Ichigo from Bleach. I'd say he stands up to be like right up there, dude. And you know what? The fact that he's just around Goku's height is insanity to me because I'm telling you right now, he just feels so tiny. Oh, and I almost knocked everything out. But yeah, he just feels so tiny to me. And I don't know, he just feels way too good in hand. But before we get to his articulation, let's just get into what Midoriya comes with already. His accessories include this faceplate here. He comes with another one where he's more like happy. And he comes with this one where he's more locked in. Now he comes with two different hair pieces for the front. So he comes with this one right here, as you can see. And for the same face sculpt, okay? Magneto fell. You can use this one right here. And it gives them like these eye effects, which I think is super cool. Now, in terms of the hand sculpts, he does kind of have like these like key blast hands in a way. That's like the best way I could describe them. Like these open hands. He has another one where it's kind of like he's grabbing in a way, but not really. Kind of like holding something. And he comes with his fist that has his black whip effect. Look at that, man. That's so clean. Now, the thing about these figures, when I got him and the rest of the My Hero Academia line, somehow, some way, I like slept on the fact that I could have gotten his extra effect pieces. So he does have way more accessories. You guys probably already know that. But in case you don't, I'll just show the images right here for a little bit before we continue. And now going back to the figure. So Midoriya here, he has this big scarf, right? But it doesn't get in the way with his head articulation in any way. You can still have him pose in different directions, and he can look up pretty far or a decent amount, and he can look down for the most part all the way. So it looks pretty good. Now, his shoulder rotations, he can go higher than the 90 degree. He could come inward just around that much because of his arm piece. It does swivel there. He comes with double jointed elbows, his wrist swivel, and his wrist guard does too. So you're going to get some pretty decent articulation in there. Perfect. Now for his torso, lower abdomen can move around pretty well. He can go pretty low, man. Look at that. And he can come inward a lot as well. As you can see, the scarf piece here, this was a separate piece that you would peg onto the scarf, and it does have articulation as well. Now for the lower half. His legs can go far up about this much. He can go back this much. He can come about just a little under the 90, I'd say. And mine's a little loose. So he could probably stay about like right here. See? He does have a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. And I love how they did the knees here. Amazing. It goes in with his uniform. That's dope, dude. Alright, now moving forward, he does have an ankle swivel here. And an ankle pivot. But what I like is that this little piece for the boot cut, it's a separate piece that's loose, so it won't get in the way of articulating the foot in any way. He's a dope little figure, man. Honestly, I kind of just like Tamashii Nations for the fact that like these figures are so like aesthetically pleasing to look at. And sometimes people may deal with like QC issues, but honestly, to me, they're not really like a big deal because I don't really mess with them that often. But for those of you who do, it could be a problem. But for me, I feel like my only QC issue was like the loose thigh. That was about it. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I know my review is a little bit late, so I hope these videos can still kind of like help you guys out in any way. But like I said too, there are effect pieces for Bakugo that you can get right now, and it also includes stuff for Deku too. That it was a 2-pack. I unfortunately missed out on it. I don't know how. I just lost time and I didn't pick up my pre-order, but they're out there somewhere. And if you guys could get your hands on them, get them. So if you guys were peeking into checking out these figures, I highly recommend you guys check out my guy Toyko right here, because they do have restocks. They get stuff almost instantly as soon as they come out. Oh, and I'll leave my codes at the bottom too, so you guys can get $5 off. Thank you guys for watching my videos, man. I appreciate it. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you in my next video. We're going to probably tackle all of My Hero Academia right away, just so we could kind of like catch up with the line. So I'll see you guys with the next one with Bakugo, okay?